Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Number one is, of course, trust yourself no matter how, what anyone else thinks.
Mind is everything. If you don't believe you can do something, then you can't.
40.
Romeo Tarver was knocked down by Bernard Hopkins.
41.
Huge hit by Hopkins.
42.
Hopkins is put down, Sonny down.
If you believe that your father was a bum and he left you, or your mother wasn't any good, if you believe that your upbringing was substandard and therefore you have to walk around as a refugee from that crisis situation for the rest of your life, forever bearing the burden of that experience, then that will be your life.
And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
I don't think you ought to be doing this to yourself, Andy. I mean, Mexico is way the hell down there, and you're in here, and that's the way it is.
Yeah, right. That's the way it is. It's down there and I'm in here. I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really. Get busy living, or get busy dying.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
It's like you have to save your own life. 'Cause nobody's going to be able to save it for you. So we have to do what we have to do, no matter what it is.
Waking up at 6 a.m. to hit the gym. Eating right during every meal. Giving it your all in every practice. Being prepared when it's your moment to shine. So when you get the opportunity to prove something, it's not luck that's going to carry you. It's whether you'll be ready.
The professionals, they're the ones who are willing to knock on the doors of complete exhaustion every single day. Now let me define exhaustion for you. Exhaustion is at that very point where it's just so damn painful that you just can't push anymore. That it hurts so bad that you can't even think straight. It's in reaching that point when deep down you know that you did absolutely everything in your power. That there wasn't one more thing you could have done.
We tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing.
I'm in a constant battle with myself to continually strive for perfection. And I'll never be perfect. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't mean I don't want to try. Because the closer I am to the top, the better I become as an athlete and as a man. What you have now, at this present moment, it's never enough.
A lot of people in this world search endlessly for some complex, magical formula to understand why some people are successful and why others are not. But it really just boils down to this concept of productivity. That you're going to apply the most amount of effort to the best of your ability in the allotted time that you have. And all successful people realize that time is the most precious commodity that's out there. It's the one thing that you can't buy or ever buy back. So these successful people realize that they have an allotted time to perform a given task, so that they have to give it their absolute all to doing that task. Because going through the motions is the most disadvantageous thing that you could do. That often when you do something wrong the first time, you have to go back and do it right the second time. Whereas if you did it right the first time, you never have to do it again. And this transfers throughout all facets of life. Whether it is working on your schoolwork, or whether it is working on that business proposal at your job. You know, or it's even the small things in life. Like cleaning dishes, or cleaning the house. Because if you can't clean the house right, how are you expected to run a Fortune 500 company right? And all successful people understand that they're going to give it their all throughout every single task that they have to do. Because time is so precious. And that they're going to do it right. So I hope you understand this concept of productivity a little bit better. And you need to ask yourself, what are you going to do today? But more importantly, you need to ask yourself, how are you going to do it?
So you can't always win, but don't be afraid of making decisions.
But it's the act of failing that makes you improve. That makes you want to do better. That makes you want more out of yourself. And you can either take the failure as the ending to your endeavor.
Impossible. We were young men together. I'm an old man, filled with regret, waiting to die alone. I've come back for you. To remind you of something. Something you once knew. To take a leap of faith, yes.
You know, I wanted to be a state champion just like him. A lot of people weren't giving me credit for that. You know, they didn't think I had a shot at it. But I think that was really the turning point. You know, it was like, I want to be like that guy. I want to be the best in the state. And once I won that, it was like, I want to be the best in the nation. And I just...
Obstacles are there to signify how bad you want something. Failure is a passageway to success. It's how you respond to failures or obstacles or those stumbles or brick walls that will ultimately determine your results.
You can't be paralyzed by fear of failure, or you would never push yourself. You keep pushing because you believe in yourself and in your vision. And you know that it is the right thing to do, and success will come. So don't be afraid to fail.
You are always going to have obstacles and certain doubters in this world that are going to try to steer you in a direction that you're not accustomed to, that are going to chase you away from your game plan. But the only one who can deter you from your goals is you.
A lot of people are going to think you're crazy.
That's why I'm doing it. The rules don't account for Bernard Hopkins.
2 little mice fell into a bucket of cream. The first mouse quickly gave up and drowned, but the second mouse, he struggled so hard that he eventually churned that cream into butter. And he walked out.
A year from now, 5 years from now, what are you going to wish you did today?
My life has been about discipline. Eat right, look pretty good, look healthy, don't it? Ready to start this, dare me? Live right. My day starts 3 or 4 hours before the average Joe. Train.
He's fat. Because what makes someone good at something? It's dedication, hard work, and it's doing it with the proper direction and methodology. So if we plug away, you're gonna be good. But what makes someone a professional at something? It's the concept of taking that little idea, that little decision you make, and executing to take it as far as your imagination holds, dedicating every breath in your body to that single cause. Seeing the grand picture at the end of the road to be the absolute best and not settling for any reason.
You don't care about no basketball game. You don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you. You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point, where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
Discipline to have everything you want and still stay disciplined and focused to get more.
And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it.
It's not talent. It's not innate ability. It simply comes down to how hungry you are. How hungry are you to improve? How big is your appetite for success? What are you willing to do to reach your dreams?
You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool.
The professionals, the best at their craft, they don't care about the naysayers. They don't care about the fun they're forgoing. They don't take days off. They are 100% set in their ways in perfecting their craft because it's all for a much larger purpose than any semblance of happiness that immediate gratification provides.
Never let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.